Good afternoon. This is Mimi Brown on a budget. Real talk for adults. When you are hired to be a property manager, when you're hired to be over mortgages, anything dealing with the public regarding housing, Section 8, Housing Authority, etc., you're dealing with all walks of life of people, and you're dealing with people that are going through different transitions, different situations or problems, and that's why they're coming to you because they need your help. When you take on the title of being a property manager, you have to walk in the highest platform at best. You cannot mistreat people. You have to really know what you're doing, or if you don't know what you're doing, you need to ask the person that hired you, is there any other classes that you can take in order, for you to be the best property manager or the best office assistant or the best person that deals with rental properties and things. Because a lot of people are being mistreated when they go into these apartment complexes to apply for apartments. The property managers are not equipped. A lot of them are having identity crisis. They don't know how to keep their personal business to themselves. They're showing up late. Some of them don't even show up and open the office at all. And it makes you wonder who hired them and why aren't they paying attention on your leaders that you have over these properties. Section 8 and Housing Authority, if you're not aware, all over the United States of America, they have been having a lot of issues with keeping workers, keeping diligent workers, keeping honest workers, and keeping people working, period. Shout out to all the assistants that's been assisting these property managers, assisting in all of these transitions of housing and etc. Because a lot of the assistants to the property managers, they're the ones who's doing the work. The property managers half the time don't show up. Some of them come in late. Some of them, they have bad attitudes, and the assistants is the ones who's really doing the work. So shout out to y'all, because we do pay attention on who's really handling the business and who's really taking good care of your customers and your rental people that's renting your apartments. The people that own these rental apartments and own these rental houses, you need to pay attention on who you're hiring, because a lot of them, they are not people. I'm keeping it real. They are not showing up in the best that they can be, and people are being people are being hurt over how they're being handled. It's bad enough you out here trying to find a place to move and a place to transition, and then you got property managers looking you up and down and mistreating you as though you don't deserve to be there, when we all know about discrimination. So you can give the forms out all you want, but in front of somebody's face, if you're discriminating them, they don't need the forms. And a lot of the property managers that are being hired, a lot of them, they're not dealing with their own issues. So whoever is hiring these property managers, you really need to really check on your investment, because you don't need no fake me out property managers using their assistants to do all the work, and they're sitting in the offices and they think that they don't really have to do anything but have the assistants do all the work. Yeah, I know I'm going to be under fire for this, but I'm telling the truth because God told me to tell it. The assistants are supposed to assist the property managers. They're not supposed to be doing all the work, and they get overlooked, overworked. Sometimes they can't even get a day off, but I'm going to get off of that. But like I said, this is Mimi Brown, and this is adult talk. And a lot of people are going through transitions, and they need your help, property managers. They need your assistants, leaders that you are supposed to be walking in integrity, making sure that when people walk into your establishment and they need housing, they need the property manager to get up out of her seat or out of his seat and stay in there with your assistant, and y'all supposed to be a team. Team effort will bring much blessings. When one person is doing all of it, that's not the way things are supposed to be. When you are running a property, you should want the property to be successful. How it's going to be successful is everybody is on the same accord, working as a team. From the property manager to the property assistant manager to the maintenance team to etc. And I know a lot of people might not agree with what I'm saying, but I'm telling it because God is telling me to tell the truth and shame the devil. Sometimes we don't know that we're mistreating people. Sometimes we don't even know it's on our faces. Sometimes we don't even know that we're really not walking in integrity. But today is a wake-up call, because it could be your mom. It could be your auntie. Could be your sister. Could be your mother. Could be anybody that's close to you or not close to you. How would you feel if they was mistreated? So when you walk in these apartment buildings and you're the property manager, you're the property assistant manager, you're the maintenance supervisor, and you're on the maintenance team, understand, whoever owns that establishment, if you're not doing the right things and if you're not treating the people correctly, that falls on the person that owns that property. And believe you me, people are not sticking around or staying around where they're being mistreated. I need to bring this out on the platform because you have a lot of property managers, you have a lot of supervisors over maintenance, you have a lot of assistants. Definitely the assistants are being mistreated because they're being overlooked.